Good morning and happy Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday. And how's it going out there? Hey, everybody. Welcome to my Sunday show here at Cold Coffee Studios. Oh, yeah. Troublemaker. Yeah. Nice play on words. Still not bad. You like drinking it cold? I can drink it any time of the day. Um, Troublemaker. Yeah. Les Pauls have a switch called, says rhythm and treble. Rhythm guitars. And then I actually heard people in my youth call his rhythm guitar, and then I heard people say treble guitars. Why? Because of this thing here. That's an old thing too. And I'm glad that Gibson and guitars in general always stay traditional. But anyways, that was Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Can't Speak Today by Elton John. And the reason why I'm playing Elton John song is because Davey Johnstone, classic unsung hero guitarist. You probably don't even, maybe unless you're a huge guitar fan or Elton John fan, you probably don't even know who he is. Davey Johnstone turned 70 this week, and he's been Elton John's guitar player since their first tours out of England. He started with the band very, very early, Madman Across the Water. Was more of a folk musician who played guitar, played sitar, multi-instrumentalist. And then basically got a call. I think his band he was playing with, or project he was with, had the same management as Reginald Dwight, an up-and-coming singer, and he got called in to play sessions on the album. And then he eventually became, he got called to be part of the new band that Elton John was back then. New band, yeah, it was in the 70s. More of a rock band, with the bass, drums, guitar, and keyboards singer. And what's amazing is our family saw Elton John in London, Ontario. I'm gonna say probably 2016, 15 or 16. It wasn't his farewell tour. Elton lives in Ontario. I'm not sure if Ontario, Canada. Elton John lives in around. I'm not sure exactly where, but I think it's around Port Dover. And because his partner is Canadian, and they have kids in that, young kids, and they live in Canada. And I love to, wouldn't you love to be walking through No Frills and you see Elton John? That won't happen. I'm sure he has people who does that for him. But yeah. So I'm assuming he had a little jaunt that he had to do and a tune-up thing. So he did a couple shows in Canada, and then I guess he takes off. So we saw him in London, Ontario a while back. Had great seats. I love behind the stage seats. We had seats behind the stage, right above his piano. I could see all the behind the stage stuff, which I love the behind the scenes stuff. What was amazing. One great story is the last song. It's the last song when you sit behind the stage, because all the roadies are standing there by the power amps and monitor amps and all that, just ready to start unplugging. As soon as the last chord hits, they start unplugging everything. It's interesting. They're all, and last song, they're just sitting there like this. But yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah, Davey Johnstone. Let's talk about him for a second. Yes, he I think he went away. During the 70s. I'm sure Elton had some issues, as we see in the movie and everything else. And I know as I was growing up as a guitar player, I saw Davey Johnstone playing with Meatloaf on Saturday Night Live. Very cool. He played Bat Out of Hell with them on, I think it was Saturday Night Live. Bat Out of Hell's got that big motorcycle thing on the guitar. Davey Johnstone was black Les Paul with a slide, instead of doing the whole whammy bar thing that may have been done Todd Rundgren did on Bat Out of Hell, but he just did it on a slide, and it just looked like the most amazing thing ever. And he played with that. He played with Cher. He played with a lot of people. Why don't I just double check and see who he played with? Can I do this? Elton John. Alice Cooper did an Alice Cooper tour. Meatloaf, of course. Stevie Nicks, Rod Stewart, Bob Seger, Pointer Sisters, Leo Sayer. You make me feel like dancing, Leo Sayer. Yeah, Davey Johnstone. Awesome. And we saw him that year. Still had, I think, unfortunately, original bass player Dee Murray had passed away. Ray Cooper, the crazy percussionist, was with him. And Nigel Olsson on drums, man. Probably pushing 70 years old. Full suit, tie, played the whole set. I mean, I realize Elton John music is not like playing Iron Maiden or something like that. Like, we're physical, but man, there's still some physical songs, and these guys were killing it. Davey Johnstone, also of note, is a double neck user. Yes, he has a couple beautiful double necks. He plays, I believe it's a Fernandez, which is near and dear to my heart because I have my Fernandez here. Yeah, I think he has a white Fernandez. He also had a Gibson, which actually, if you look at it, he's only got on the 12-string neck. He only has 6 tuning pegs because he has a tune for slide. Anyhow, he's a rock star. You see him on stage, got the blonde hair going, even though he's it's thinning a lot, but he's still got the sunglasses on, blonde, and a Les Paul. What says more rock star than long-haired sunglasses and a Les Paul? What says it more than that, right? But anyhow, tribute to him. Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting, probably the most guitar-charged song out of Elton John's catalog. Interesting to play lead guitar in a band that's really based around a singer-songwriter, piano player. But there's still lots of amazing guitar parts if you even dig deep in the archives of Elton John. Yeah, so great I love talking about unsung heroes. Unsung heroes are the thing, I mean, there's so many guitar players and hired guns. Maybe if you saw that movie, that just support people, and you probably walk by them on the street. You probably walk by them in airports, and they don't get noticed. 20. What was this called? What was the movie called? 20 feet away from stardom. Playing on stage with people. But yeah, a lot of great players out there that are just great support, and he supported Elton John for such a long time. Out in the world today, I just like to say again, I mentioned it on my Thursday show. I got vaccinated this week, and got a real nice note last night from one of our parents at Avalon, who was actually part of the health unit, and was there and saw me there, and didn't say hi because it's a bit of a how do you call it, assembly line of people going through there. So that's cool. And I didn't really notice her. I apologize for that, but yeah, a great, amazing crew. Claudia and the crew at in Paris, you gotta love it. They were so good. And she dropped me a note, and I just read it just now, and she said that she doesn't really get much feedback like that. And I go, wow, really? I was thinking to myself, I haven't responded to her yet, but you don't get positive feedback from that. I guess so. Don't be so angry, people. Don't be so intense. I guess it's a tense area. But man, the people who are doing stuff like this are they're the best people in the world that are taking this on. I know you're saying they get paid for it. Yeah, but no, they have to psych themselves up and see a large amount of people in a time where we're told not to see a large amount of people, and that's all cool, and they are amazing. So Richard, the guy who did my vaccination, remember these people's names, by the way. It means something. And of course everybody else who was there. Wow, I would love to be on the team that designs the way that people walk through places. Because I love stuff like that. Anyhow, changing gears. Oh, by the way, for the guitar players out here, this is a real simple classic lick that it's one of those licks where you've heard it 10,000 times over the years if you're like my age, but you know, you don't really sit down and learn it, right? So here it is. I'll turn this down a little bit. Okay, so the song is, the first chord is G, down to F, C major. So 5 4 1. So if you're up here at the 12th fret, playing the G triad at the 12, just straight line triad, you got your second finger on fret 13, the C, and the A on fret 14 of the G string. And you're just hammering those two on off to the 12th fret. Exact same shape at the 10. And then the exact same shape, this is how easy this is, down here at 5. So, G, F, C, all suspensions. And then you're just playing 5 power chords. Yep. Cool. It is Sunday. We usually do a live stream. I'm going to say usually because we've only missed one. So this will be the second one we've missed in a year. And we're taking a break this afternoon. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, by the way. It's Mother's Day. My amp's making noise. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially to my wife, Angela, who goes a million miles for our kids. And sadly, we don't have a lot of extra cash, so there's not a lot of gifts floating around today. I wish we were. We'll make it up to everybody coming up, hopefully. And but who goes to more than any mother out there? But Ange, as far as driving, cooking, cleaning, just supporting all their endeavors. Kaylee and her scholastic and singing and songwriting. Same with Jacob and his whole musical endeavors. We just encourage them. She runs all the social media for our entire family, which is a huge, huge job. I did not know how much that entailed. But she runs it all, and every day learning more about it, actually talking to people about it. Sitting down, taking lessons on it. Wow, she does all this, and also she just holds the whole entire school together. Right now, we are basically whittling down our songwriters competition. It was going for a long time because we extended it because of the lockdowns and all that. We extended it. Man, there's some great songs. I wish you guys could hear them all, but we're gonna pick a winner pretty soon, and lots of great, amazing stuff. Anyhow, I should get going. I don't like making these shows too long because you're probably tuning out already. Hey, I hope not. Please comment. Please comment on all my stuff. I got some nice feedback from people who are liking my helpful hint videos for parents. I'm doing a whole bunch of videos on our Avalon Insiders and on our regular Avalon page. To just to teach people stuff like how do these controls work was my last one I posted this week. I'm going to do a bunch more this weekend and post them periodically during the week. Lots of stuff a lot of jargon in music, a lot of weird stuff that you don't know what it is. What's a humbucker? Do you know what a humbucker is? Do you know what a P90 is? That's a P90 pickup. They come in Les Pauls and other cool guitars like Les Paul Juniors. But do you know what a pickup was? Well, watch my videos. All right. Anyhow, have a great one. Enjoy. Be healthy. Be safe out there. Get vaccinated because it's important. take it easy. We'll get back to normal if you do that. Take it easy.